Hey everyone, David MacDonald here from Vitality Fitness Calgary. Today we're going to go over your stretch of the week. In today's stretch of the week, you're going to need a dowel. You could also use a foam roller. Foam roller might not work that well for this one, but we'll improvise and show you what that looks like with a roller. You could also use a band as well. Okay, for people who are really tight, a band might be the best stretch because they're the best option because it's going to allow you to really modify this stretch, especially if you've got really tight pecs, really tight shoulders. So what this stretch is going to do is it's going to open up your chest, your shoulders, thoracic spine. If you're having a lot of trouble with getting a good reach overhead, okay, especially on something like a shoulder press, okay, where you do need to have a lot of mobility through those shoulders to get right overhead, it's going to be a great stretch for you. There's multiple ways we can do it, and there's also ways that we can advance it for those of you who do have that flexibility there. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab a dowel. We'll show you the dowel, we'll show you the one with the roller, and then we'll also show you the band. So all you're going to do is you're going to take the dowel, okay, we're going to go overhead like this, and we're going to go back as far as we can feel a nice stretch. So right now this is about my max. Like a pretty nice stretch through the chest and through the thoracic spine. Okay, we're just going to hold. So pretty simple setup. Okay, great stretch for that pec and upper back. I'm just going to hold for over 30 seconds. Okay, option 2, we have a foam roller. So foam roller might be a little bit awkward. The benefit of the foam roller is you're going to have that long shape that you can take advantage of, but it might not be the best option because you got to put your hands around it. So again, same thing. We're just holding 30 to 40 seconds, always keeping those shoulders down, so we don't want to be shrugging and lifting, okay, and getting those traps engaged. We want to stay down and back, and we're just going to hold here, okay? The other option you can use, great if you have really tight chest, really tight shoulders, really tight thoracic spine, is to use a band. The cool thing with a band is we can grab further down, and we can even bring the band apart if we're really tight. So if I got up to here, I was like, ooh, I'm feeling pretty tight here. I can go a little further out, and I can pull that band apart, and you can see that I'm able to get a little bit more overhead. Even if I can only get to here, okay, I can pull that band apart, and that would allow me to get a little bit more open. Okay, so you just have a little bit more flexibility with the band, getting up into that chest. It's a little bit more comfortable because we can decrease or increase the length depending on where your flexibility is at. Okay, so for those of you who are really tight, lack flexibility in those areas, I would definitely incorporate the band. The next thing that you can do if you want to advance this stretch is you can go and do it from a seated position. Okay, you can do a seated position against a wall, you can do a seated position freely on the floor. The wall is going to be the next step up. Okay, it's going to be a little bit easier to do than just sitting freely. I'm going to show the sitting freely version though, just because I'm here. Okay, and what you want to do is we want to, one of two options. You can cross your legs, or you can bring your feet out like this. Go overhead, or we can go overhead like this. Keeping those abs nice and tight, making sure that we're not arching into the back, we're not slouching forward. Okay, abs tight, just being nice and tall. And again, if you wanted to cross your legs, you can also cross your legs. Okay, great for the thoracic spine, the seated version. Okay. So this is an overhead dowel stretch. You can also use a foam roller or a band. Okay, again, great for opening up the chest, the shoulders, and thoracic spine. Awesome stretch if you're working at an office, you sit at a desk all day, you're on the computer, you're driving. Okay, it's really going to help mitigate some of the negative effects of sitting all day. That rounded shoulder, tight chest position that can happen. So that's your stretch of the week. I'm David MacDonald from Vitality Fitness Calgary. Thank you for watching.